I was finally able to get my hands on my top secret United States Marine Corps audition footage from 2017. And today I'm gonna be watching it, reacting to it, and critiquing myself. Before you guys ask, yes, I got permission from Uncle Sam himself to show this video. You know, me and Uncle Sam, we're like BFFs, alright? He's subscribed. I do get a lot of questions about the audition process, so hopefully this will clear up some of those questions because you're about to watch exactly what happened in an audition. Enough screwing around, let's get into it.
Same thing, just a little bit.
Alright, so we had a couple of ticks in there, and I could easily edit out the mistakes, but I'm not going to. This is raw, uncensored footage. And this is the only video on my channel that I am going to make some small mistakes in. I know you guys think I never made a mistake, and since this video, this was 2017, I've never made a mistake since then. Everything I do is perfect. But this is a live audition, you know, the pressure's on. You only get one chance, you don't get to redo it. Couple of ticks in there. I think in the slow rep I hit, did I hit my stick or did I hit a rim? Yeah, I think I hit my stick before the crossover, but it's okay. I looked pretty good, my technique was solid, I was playing with good sound quality. Little ticks might happen here and there. You want to avoid them though. Okay, quick thing about these exercises. Now that I'm watching this, I'm remembering, I didn't prepare any of this. When they sent me the audition requirements, they sent me a list of, I think it was like 20 rudiments, and I got a few solos, and I had to write my own solo, which we'll be getting to those in a second. But there were no exercises required. I hadn't played exercises in a drumline setting since my age out with United Percussion. That was in 2011, and this was 2017. So I hadn't played any exercises in 6 years. Now, I've taught exercises in high school band, but, you know, all you instructors know that playing and performing is a lot different than teaching it. Like, it's a very different situation. So I was improvising all these exercises on the spot, so I guess that can explain why there's a couple of ticks here and there. You want to go into these auditions as prepared as possible, but sometimes there's going to be some curveballs thrown your way. So I think I was handling the curveballs pretty well. Let's keep watching. I didn't really start at a faster tempo. I think I realized that after a bar and I just sped up. Cool. Alright, that was the best exercise so far. That was actually really, really good. All the rhythms were consistent, didn't hit any ticks. That was kind of bad. I ticked when I went up to the Spock drum. One, because I didn't know what I was about to play, but two, these drums set up, I think the Spock drum I was used to practicing on my personal set of drums is attached into the 1 and 2 drum, but this one was on the back bar on the Pearl drum, so it's a lot further back than what I was used to. I think I hit the front rim. Yeah, I was all over that front rim. This is my first time ever playing on this specific set of drums. A lot of curveballs getting thrown my way. I think I'm handling it pretty well. Let's see if I do better on the faster triplet rolls rep. That was definitely better. It's still, the low roll was kind of not good sounding. I'm gonna go with that. I haven't practiced 3-inch rolls in 6 years. That's why it wasn't that good sounding. Also, they asked me to mark time for just that exercise. I thought I did a good job keeping my feet in time. All these curveballs were happening, but I was handling it. I was pushing through. I think that was the last exercise I had to do. Let's take a break from the playing for a second. We're gonna talk about my ensemble visually. So I got my dress shirt, my dress pants, my dress shoes. I got my best drum set tie. I think I look pretty good. You know, the shirt doesn't really fit me, and also my belt is off center. But since I've gotten in the Marine Corps, you know, we have to wear our uniforms, and I have a better understanding on what looks good and what fits and what doesn't, and this shirt definitely doesn't fit me. It's too big. So I mean, that's like a small detail. Like, at least I wore like some good clothes. I showered that morning. I put on deodorant. That's all very important. And I also shaved that day, which that was definitely a good decision. Because remember, this is a military band we're auditioning for. Now, back then I would rock the beard a lot. If you go back and watch my old videos, I have that good old scruffy looking beard. So I shaved, I combed my hair that morning. As long as you look professional. Like, I feel like I look professional. I look good. I look ready to audition. I look like I know what I'm doing. They see this before you play anything, and if you're looking like trash, then that's not gonna be good. Okay, next I believe is the Rudiments. Yeah, that was pretty good. These are ones that I actually did practice, so I was really, really prepared with the rest of this. Yeah, so that's all they had me do for the Rudiments, was just 2 of them. There was a whole lot of them on the sheet, but I wasn't going to complain about that. Let's just move it right along here. We're doing the solos. Okay, first tenor solo is the required one. Like, this is the one that they hand out to everyone auditioning. Yeah! That was really freaking good. Holy crap. Yo, I like hit no rims in that extended sweep pattern, both at the beginning and at the end. Oh, like, good job, me. Good job, self. Pat myself on the back for that one. Okay, let me stop squeaking my own chicken here for a second. All right, like I said, I prepared the crap out of all of this, and that was a really, really good run through. I think there was like one small, I think I froze up or I don't know what happened. Yeah, right now. Live audition, stuff happens, you know. I got back in really, really fast, though, so that's okay. There was, like, one rim somewhere. Yeah, right? Whatever. Like, it's live audition stuff happens. I had one tick, one little dropped note. I'll take that. That was really, really good. Okay, so this next solo, this is, alright. So I came up with this 3-stick lick where I'm like juggling sticks while doing all these crazy crossovers and sweeps. I did that, and I also did my basic INE street cred where I won first place in 2010 with it. Sorry, I'm trying to not talk, but this is all very important. So when I did street cred in basic INE, I had set up with 6 drums, like 2 gocks. I did my research ahead of time, and I knew the Commandant Zone, they didn't use a 2 gok drum setup. They had 5 drums, with 1 gok in the middle. In the beginning of this solo, the original way, I did all those sweeps on the Spock drums. So I rewrote the solo, while I was preparing it, and put those sweeps on drums 1 and 2. It looks exactly the same, doesn't sound quite as cool. All the effect and technical skill is still there. Nailed that visual at the end there. Okay, there was a few rim ticks in there. I think I counted 4 of them. Once again, I was not used to these drums. And plus, the parts were really, really freaking hard. It was the hardest crap I could play. But the most important thing is that I didn't let one little tick screw me up for the rest of it. I just kept going. That's what you gotta do in the audition. If you make a mistake, just forget it. It already happened. Just move on. Try not to make any more mistakes. Don't think about the mistakes that happened until you're reviewing this video 3 years after it happens. But I think I got my point across that I could play really, really hard stuff. So that's good, and I didn't think it went as well as the first solo did. That first solo was really, really freaking good. I didn't remember it going that well, so I'm proud of myself. Good job. Okay, so that was it for tenors. Then I did the snare drum audition. It was pretty much the same exact material. It was a different solo, and they didn't ask me to prepare my own solo for this. It was just the one they gave me. So let's watch this. We start out with the exercises. Okay, once again, I hadn't practiced exercises, but it's a lot easier to improv exercises on snare drum than it is tenors. You only have 1 drum to worry about. Yeah, those left-hand rhythms were not that good. Okay, I actually thought the faster rep of accent tap was a lot better than the slow rep. Had some issues controlling the rhythm after the accent, but it's okay. And once again, I thought the double beat was the best thing I played so far. I got pretty good double stroke chops. Okay, so same thing as what happened on tenor. Some of my lower diddles are kind of crushed out. Again, I hadn't worked on this crap in 6 years. I had those old man YouTube chops. Now I'm a lot better at those skills. We freaking work on it every day. But once again, a bunch of curveballs were being thrown at me, and I thought I handled it pretty well under the circumstances. Okay, they only had me do the paradiddle as the rudiments for snare. Nice. And the solo. Yeah, nice. Yeah, woo! That was really freaking good too. Good job. Everyone clap for me. Everyone clap for me. Pat myself on the back again. Yeah, that freaking stick control part towards the beginning there. This was the hardest part in this solo, just holding on to these. Yeah, freaking nailed it. Hell yeah. Good job, Self. I think there was just like one really minor, I think I crushed out some diddles in the beginning. Yeah, right there, like just like one paradiddle diddle, I crushed the rhythms a little bit. I mean, the rest of it was really freaking good. My flams are awesome, holy crap. Yeah, nice open soloistic flams. I mean, that's what you want in a solo. In a drumline setting, you don't want those open of a flams, but I thought all of them were very, very consistent, like every single flam rudiment. That was the whole audition. That was the whole thing. I thought I did a freaking awesome job. Definitely better than what I remember. So obviously it wasn't perfect. I mean, I've been calling out every single one of my ticks this whole video, but I thought the vast majority of what I played was really, really good. I was well prepared. I dealt with all the random curveballs that were thrown at me, making up exercises on the fly. So cool, what happened after this? After this, I didn't find out that I got in right away. I had to wait several months. They had a bunch of people auditioning, and I think it was like 6 months before I found out that I won the spots. It was me and Duncan. They were looking for 2 quad players. They took the both of us in. We went to boot camp at the same time. However, before you get a spot in a military band, you also have to pass your medical exams. You have to pass your basic physical test. You also got to meet the height and weight standards. You also got to pass a background check if you did anything sketchy. You know, some things you can get a waiver for, but if you did something like, you know, if you committed an armed robbery, yeah, you're probably not getting in. Waiver reveal at 420,000 subscribers. So yeah, I passed all of that good stuff. Then you go to boot camp, got through that. Then you go to Marine Corps combat training, got through that. And then finally, you are doing your job, which for me is the Commandant's Own, the United States Marines Drum and Bugle Corps. Hopefully this video was both entertaining and also informative for you. If you are interested in joining the Commandant's Own, I'll leave the link to our website where you can inquire about audition information. I also recommend you follow the USMC Drum Corps on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter, and YouTube. And we do post vacancy announcement flyers on social media, so keep your eyes open for those. And don't forget to click that subscribe button, and ring that Liberty Bell, and click the like button. And also consider buying a custom t-shirt such as this one. I'll leave the link in the description. And have a good morning.